Toast Crunch loaded. As you can see, it's got some filling with vanilla cream filling. I've seen this for a while. I've been on the fence about it. We finally bitten the bullet, and we're gonna see how this is. This is either be really good, or it'll just be kind of like it's doing too much type of deal. So we'll see. So let's just get straight into the shall we? Now in person, this does not look or feel like a family size box, especially in comparison to the other ones. So that might just be a semantics thing, though. I'll have to look at the actual like ounces and all that stuff. But let's just see. So here. Oh, let's see. Let's get you in the light. I don't want it to be too much blowout. I'll try to zoom in and show you the, yeah. They almost look like that one cereal that looks like Chex, but it's not Chex. It's like thicker, grainier. Just like the shape, not the actual. But also, it kind of even looks like that sort of too. So, yeah. Today we're using regular old 2% milk. Really rolling the dice today. So, let's get to it. Alright. Did I add enough milk? I didn't want to add too much milk. This cereal is so dense and big, it might need more milk, but I think we've got enough. Let's begin. You wanna look? So, that consistency, obviously because it's gotta be thick so I can be filled, it didn't really feel like a Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So I'm gonna, if I can reference the cereal that this is bringing to mind, pop it here. The consistency of it reminds me of that. If I'm being honest, there's not a whole lot of cinnamon flavor here at the moment. You are getting that vanilla, that cream filling. It is nice. It almost reminds me of like the tres leches, but with like less cinnamon, maybe. I'm not really sure about this. Well, it's been out for a while, and I've been you have all this on this spoon. That cinnamon just isn't really coming through, but it is creamy. It is creamy. You taste that creaminess from the inside, and it actually goes well with the consistency of whatever this shelling is. But it's just you're not really getting that cinnamon. This is probably huge with kids. Is being able to see all that cinnamon pouring out as the cereal's going into the bowl and not really tasting that cinnamon. It's very odd to me. This concept, I think, would go better with one of those other flavors they have, like, maybe strawberry. Hello, strawberry and vanilla cream. That would be fantastic. Where's that at? Shell here. I don't really like this. It tastes very whole grainy and bland. That cinnamon ain't doing nothing for it. These are better as they sit in the milk and the salt gets kind of soggy because they're so like big and dense. You know what I mean? Very bready. Don't know if you can tell. They're very bready. But as they soak up that milk, they kind of take on a different flavor profile almost with that vanilla. But when you get it nice and dry and crunchy, it ain't that great. Soggier ones are kind of like, oh. I'm not a fan of this one, being honest. It's not terrible. You know what I mean? it's just, even it's not like, it don't hit you the way you think it would hit you. Let's see how it looks on the inside. Oh, look. Y'all see that big asshole? There ain't no cream in there. Can you see? I'm okay. So over it and advertising. That's the way with a lot of things these days, but still. Yeah. Did you see that bite I just had? Now watch. That is a big spoonful, highly saturated, soggy as hell. Those are good bites. You get a nice flavor with all that. I still not a lot of cinnamon. For Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But you know what? This milk is becoming like almost like, what's that word? It's connecting this to it. It almost reminds me like, if you ever had like a donut, like a cruller, and you like taking your cruller and you put it in your cereal, that nice soupiness that you get at the end. It's almost what this is like, you know, but it's not quite as decadent. Mind you, I do normally have vanilla almond milk with mine, so this is just regular milk. I imagine that would elevate this quite a bit, but It's kind of thicken. No. Well, that's it. I could rate that out of like a scale of 1 to 10. I would give that maybe a 4 or a 5. A 4 might be harsh. 5 because it's completely mediocre. But then again, also it's promising too much. Let's give it a 4. Yeah, because it ain't that great. It's kind of a bland cereal. I'm not sure how it manages to be Cinnamon Toast Crunch with vanilla cream filling, and it still has like a dullness to it. It's not particularly rich. You're not really getting hit by any of the flavors like the way you should be. And again, it just does not taste like a Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal because of the consistency they gave the cereal itself. That thickness, that it don't work. It don't work with this. At least not with that vanilla filling. It just doesn't work. So, and there's just not enough cinnamon on there. Okay, like they really dropped the ball on this. Not a fan of this at all. So there you have it. That's how I felt about it. So it took me like a year or two to finally try the cereal. That's that. I tell you what, I'm excited for. I'm hoping they drop the sugar cookie toast crunch for the holidays again this year. I had a box of that like last Christmas, and it was so freaking good. It's like it's top tier. It's tier cereal. But I guess it's only around for the holidays. And it was so freaking good. I hope they bring it back this year. But yeah, so I think we're done with our Cinnamon Toast Crunch saga. So we've had what? We had the chocolate, we've had the strawberry, we've had the tres leches, we've had this loaded one. So I've had the minis before. I really like the minis. The minis are perfect, actually. So there you have it. What else? I saw, like when I looked it up on like some of the apps, they have an apple pie toast crunch. I've never seen that before, but it was listed. I would love to try that. But I think we're done with Cinnamon Toast Crunch for the year. I'm burnt out. Yeah, let's see. So of all the ones I've tried recently, which one's my favorite? Probably that tres leches. That's a good one. I think, the other day, like a week ago, I want to say I had another bowl of that, and I wasn't feeling it the same way I was when I first ate it. Or was it the strawberry? I don't know. All of those cereals are still around. I pretty much haven't eaten any of them since I filmed, with the exception of the chocolate. I did have some more of the chocolate. I think that one actually ended up growing on me after. Oh, I don't know. But this was a bit of a disappointment, but it is what it is. But that's it for the video. If you enjoyed the video, please do me a big favor and give it a like. Comment what your favorite cereal below is. Have you tried this? Let me know if you tried this. Now, I feel like there was another, like, fully loaded cereal when I first saw these like a year ago, but now I can't find them because I thought there was like 2 different versions, but there's not. Like, I actually thought there was one with like chocolate in the middle, because honestly that would probably work a lot better. But it was I couldn't find it if there was one. So but if you've tried it, let me know. Do you like this? Are you a Cinnamon Toast Crunch fan? Let me know. But that's it for this video. That's it. Definitely gonna I wonder how much of that this milk always. Oh, I think that's just regular milk how it is. I'm like, this milk has a taste to it, but I'm just not really used to drinking regular milk like this. So I didn't like this. It was just so mid. It was so mid. But okay, I've said my piece. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. But until then. Oh, got a headache. Take care of yourselves